So, hello, once again, I'm back on my not so old and certainly not so new Lenovo Legion 5 Pro AMD edition, running KaOS Linux 2026 February release. That's Niri Noctalia based and not KDE Plasma. Anyway, as always, I'm streaming and recording locally, and today I'm trying a new thing. And this new thing, the stream, is on YouTube live service and of course in the recording file as well. So before I will start, I would like to show you the system information and take it from there. Let's use the GUI first. So here we are, about Noctalia cell 4.6.7. Operating system is KaOS 2026. Very important distinction is that it's the February of 2026. More on this later on. The system has AMD CPU, AMD Ryzen 7 5800H, and graphics, it has NVIDIA 3070, GeForce, RTX 3070, mobile graphics or Max-Q if you prefer, 16 GB of RAM and 1 TB of SSD storage space. Let's go now to the terminal and let's make it smaller. Let's zoom in a bit. I think that's fine. So yeah, as you can see here, I'm running the system on the native screen resolution of 2560 by 1600 at 165 Hz. However, I'm streaming and recording at full HD 25 FPS. More on this soon. And of course, the rest of the system information that you can pause the stream or the video later on. Well, I will have it on my YouTube channel. Anyway, this is the system information, and today, as I said, I'm trying this new thing that almost everything will be on this stream, so I will need the absolute minimum video edit on this whole process. So I will remove basically the video edit process and just use the live version and the recording to upload it whenever I feel like it. So basically I'm having an intro and outro like I usually do on my video, and also have the music playing on the background. So now we'll stop talking and you'll listen to the music. Of course, this is true if everything goes well. I'm not sure. I will find out after the stream will be done, and of course when I will stop the recording. Anyway, I haven't figured yet everything about KaOS Linux Niri Noctalia, not even close of course, but let me show you once again the customizations that I have done, including my major goals that I had for this system. So yeah, basically this top bar panel, however you want to call it, the default position was on the right side of the screen. And also I have my dock here, which basically was a part of this bar on the right side of the screen. However, Noctalia is very highly customized, and I had everything done, at least that I wanted to do. So in order to do the customizations, you open up the settings of Noctalia, and it has here almost everything: user interface, color scheme, wallpaper, and so on. Highly customized system with I think it's a good combination, it's a good balance between new users and experienced users. Anyway, also on the top bar I have moved mostly everything to the right side, and I kept only the application menu or finder, or however you want to call it. They call it launcher, just launcher on Noctalia. So I moved everything to the right side, or removed totally, and kept the launcher there. And of course, as I said, the top bar dock basically, I moved it to the left side of the screen like I like to do on all of my systems. Anyway, up here you can see the date, time, basic weather information. Here you can have more weather information. I like this part a lot. And then you have here a cheat sheet for the Niri environment. This is very good because when you change the keyboard shortcuts, you can just make it reload. Like I will do it now. I don't have any new shortcuts at the moment, but you press this button and it's synchronized with your shortcuts. And you, even if you forget, like an old cow like myself, you can press the button and remind yourself. Also, you have application buttons like OBS, for example, here, network, notifications, sound, workspaces, etc. And yeah, I think that's the best option for me, this top bar here. And of course I have it to be hidden unless I want it to be there. So boom, back when I need it to. And the same thing with the dock. And basically on the dock, maybe it's an extra step that I didn't need to do it, but I did it. I have the launcher here as well. So I can press this button here and I can get the launcher again. So yeah, these are my most used apps basically. And I will just launch them now just to have them appear like this. So yeah, this is what happens basically. You can move around in a horizontal plane like this, as you can see. And as you can maybe notice, everything looks like I want it to look. I have customized the system, so mostly everything adheres my dark preference in colors, I mean, and of course my theme, which is the Sweet theme. So yeah, let's open a few more apps like the new hot GIMP 3.2, Audacity. The system offers Tenacity included when you install it, quite a nice addition. Truth be told, I haven't given it too much time because I'm used to Audacity and because I need to work with the system and be done with it in order to do the rest of my life's things. I didn't tackle Tenacity too much. Kdenlive, of course. So yeah, as you can see, the system, it's very fast and very responsive, and it doesn't matter if you load little or big apps. No problem at all, literally. And you can move around with the touchpad, the mouse, keyboard, and so on. And as I said, very, very responsive. So yeah, back on KaOS Linux, the independent Linux distribution. I will go now to the website. And then I will return to the customizations that I have done with the system. Anyway, this is very important for the people to know, is that KaOS is a lean, not KD Plasma any longer distribution, but Niri Noctalia. So KaOS is an independent built from scratch Linux distribution focused on Qt and Niri Noctalia. KD not so much. Of course, for compatibility reasons, it has a few parts still here and there, but very few and very much needed parts, I guess. Anyway, you can read the page here for more information. And I have a nice news part of the website that basically mentions the two very important things that I will say here. Is this one, this article, and this article. Basically, KaOS 2026 February release. As you can see, it was this article was made on February 15, so middle of February basically. KaOS presents a February ISO with a complete change from what you expect from this distribution. You will not find Plasma or Kwin on this ISO, though KaOS has always been a KD Plasma only distribution. Instead, you will find a Niri Noctalia based system. Blah blah blah. So yeah, you can read all the information here, and because this wasn't enough for plenty of people, here is another update a few days later on February 19th, System D and the Future of KaOS. In the announcement of KaOS 2026 February seems to have created a lot of questions regarding the possible move away from System D, and since that announcement did not go into detail, this post will try and clarify the situation. And of course they do. or at least they try to do. I read online and I've watched a couple people on their videos mentioning that this is not cool, they should not have done this, blah blah blah. I mean, after all said and done, I'm fully committed with this project. I love it. I'll keep preaching for it, so to speak. Highly, how can I say this? I'm not a developer myself, don't get me wrong. Maybe I'm saying all the wrong things right now, but as far as users concerned, this is a very good, very nice, highly customized Linux distribution, and I'm pretty much behind it. So there is that. Anyway, back to the system customizations. The two major goals that I had in mind is the ability to change wallpapers. I have demonstrated this a few times now already. So basically, I have about 800 wallpapers. Most of them are 2K and 4K resolution, and I have a handful or so about full HD resolution wallpapers. And basically, sometimes, depending on my mood, I want to jump around on those wallpapers and have them continue slide showing, playing from that position. So let's just say that right now I want to enjoy some Nobara wallpapers that I know are around the number 10, around 12 even, or something like that. I press my keybind that I have set myself, and then I just type, for example, 12, and I press enter key or the OK, and boom. So pretty soon after this wallpaper, this cool Garuda Linux wallpaper, you'll start seeing soon Nobara Linux wallpapers. I will let it play for now, and while this will do this trick, I will continue to my next major goal, my next major customization for this system. As you have noticed, I'm using this black filled cursor with a red outline. I like it quite a lot, but basically I have created a system just like with other Linux distributions, Garuda, Nobara, and even Pop OS, that I can have my own created cursor, so to speak, of course. They are based on Breeze cursor set, KD Breeze cursors, basically. And I will demonstrate this thing for you just now. So basically, once again, I press my keybind and I get this selection. I can create a switch to a cursor set, or rename or remove one. So at the moment, I will just switch to another cursor set. I selected the menu there and I will click on OK. And then it gives me all the cursor sets that I have. So for now, for demonstration reasons only, I will use the magenta aqua star, for example. At this point, you will see after pressing OK, something that I will not do, but if you will do it, if you will follow my guide later on in time, in the next few days, maybe next week or something, or in the far distant future, if you will follow my guide and create the same trick like you are watching now, it's highly advised to follow the next step to the T. So yeah. As you can see, the cursor already changed, but as it says, restart your Niri Noctalia session for full effect, or even better, restart your system, I would say. Anyway, right now I'm using this cursor. As you see, it went from the black and red to magenta and cyan, or aqua, or however you want to call it. Anyway, I will move to another workspace, and as you can see, the cursor remains faithful to the rest of the apps. Here, this one, for example, it still has the previous one. So this is one good reason for you to restart the Niri Noctalia session, or even better, I said to restart. Of course, this is not harmful, you just see another cursor, but I don't know what else it may happen to your own system, your own applications and all that. So it is highly advised, at least that's what I think, for you to restart the system. Anyway, this is one thing that I like quite a lot, and let's create now a new one. I will just create a new one. This one, it's a little bit, how can I say this, even more dangerous to do, because it digs some stuff in the background for the user. But why not? Worst case scenario, I'll just break the stream and the recording or something. But meh. Okay, so no, you know what? I will just use the. I was thinking to find manually the colors. I will not do that. I will just use the color picker. I have included in this version a color picker. So basically, let's create a new set. I will give the name, for example, live stream, for example. I don't know, whatever, live stream. And let's pick up the colors. I will go, I don't know, with this blue for the fill. And let's go with, I don't know, something contrasty. Let's just go with this green. Okay. And now it does all the magic in the background for the user, like literally magic. Plenty of steps chained together in order to create this new cursor set. And if all things will go well, in a minute, maybe a couple minutes, depending on the system, you will have your own cursor set. I will let it continue in the background while we will be working, streaming, recording, and demonstrating all these things. But as you can see, the system doesn't have a single hiccup or anything, just keeps chunking along. Anyway, and right now we'll even jump to, oops, wrong keybind. I will jump to another wallpaper. I will go around 600 now wallpapers, and just let the system continue from there. So yeah, and let me show you a few Flatpak apps, like for example Parabolic or Yoplin, like this. So yeah, as you can see, I have tried to make the system to look the same regardless of the apps. And I must say that Niri was quite, how can I say this? It had, let's just say like this, it was 50-50. Few parts of this whole customization were like easiest thing ever that I have done ever. And few other parts was like almost pop OS difficulty, almost, you know, like maybe trying to customize a Mac OS system like. But that may well be because I lack the knowledge of this system. And this is the first time ever that I have been using for a few days now a Niri Noctalia based Linux distribution. First time ever. So yeah, maybe that's a problem of myself. The problem is me, basically. I guess because, okay, I was to say this, once again, restart your Niri Noctalia session for full effect. But yeah, as you can see, we have our new cursor, the blue color that I selected for the fill, and the green color that I have selected for the outline. And as you can see, the system didn't stop, didn't complain, nothing. But as I said before, I will check it out again. Yeah, once again, it is using for this app the original cursor when we booted up the system. But other than that, I haven't run across something troublesome. But still, I thought it's better to advise the user to restart the session. And not a fully restart, but on the guide I will say relog or restart, as I usually write on my guides. Anyway, I hope you like what you see with the system. I enjoy using it. Highly advised anyone who likes to tinker with the system to give it a go, or even new users that want something new, something that maybe they are bored with KDE, maybe they are bored with GNOME, I don't know, and they want something new to try. Yeah, give this system a go. I think you will be gladly surprised. Maybe the few hours, I don't know, maybe days will be hard on you. Maybe. I don't think so, because the system is quite friendly, user-friendly, I mean. As I said, for example, these settings here, I don't recall if something wanted me to restart. I think you just change stuff and rarely it asks you to restart. So basically, whatever you are doing to the system, you get instant results, so you know if you like what you are seeing or not, and then you can decide for yourself at this exact moment in time. Anyway, yeah, this was it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully for myself, the stream and the recording are fine, exactly like I wish them to be, like I planned them to be, like I constructed them to be. And if this step was a success, I will introduce a few more tricks on this on the next stream and recording. And if all these things will work on this system, it will be another thing for me to have a goal for the next Linux distribution that I will be giving a shot. Anyway, as always, thank you for everything and see you on the next one. Bye!